Okay, here we go. Pathways of Prayer and Attachment. Chapter 2, Sefer of the Yanuka. Let's go. Minhag kol tzadikim hakadoshim asher shasa lanu Hashem baruch hu miyom brias ha'olam. The custom and the traditions of all the righteous people that the Holy One, God, has planted for us and put on the planet as like a gift. Since the time of creation until now referring to all the tzaddikim from the time of creation until now, what about them? Shayu makpidim al kol teva v'seiva shotziu b'dibur b'pihem shetia im kavanas halev. They were very careful and cautious and exact and precise in every single word and letter that came out of their mouth, that it would be with intention from the heart, like they would know, they would mean what they're saying, like they have intent on the words coming out of their mouth. Ukafi ayedua me'Rabbeinu Harizal, and it is known from the works and the writings of the Arizal, the greatest Kabbalist of the last 1,000 years plus. But that when a person speaks and words come out of his mouth and he has intent in his heart while he's doing that, what happens? He's actually unifying God and His divine presence. We know God's divine presence is like somehow or somewhat in exile. The Shekhinah, when you speak words and have intent, you unite God and His divine presence. Because these words are carved out and come from and are juxtaposed to the name of God called Adnus. Aleph, Daled, Nun, Vav, Taf, Saf. V'kola Adam o kavanas libo, and the voice of a person or the intent of his heart. Zeu keneged Shem Havaya is juxtaposed and connected to God's name Havaya, which is a different attribute, different attributes of God. And then you make unification between these two names of God, because the words come from Adnus, and the voice and your intent comes from Havaya, two different names. And this is how you unite the Shekhinah in His divine presence and God. This is seems like these are Kabbalistic things when someone's like, let me do a yichud and unite God in this. There's nothing metaphysical going on here. Just when you speak words, have intent, and you're uniting two different realities into one. And as we see that it was codified in the Shulchan Aruch, a book of Jewish law from the 1400s. Shetov ma'at bekavana mehar be'shelo bekavana. It says that it's better to do and say a little with intent than a lot without intent. Well, excuse me for yawning. We haven't slept in so long because the bomb sirens all night are going off, and I'm so sorry, guys. I'm exhausted. Because when you do even just a little teeny tiny bit with intent, with kavana, you're not trying to accomplish a lot or go through a lot without intent, without intention. Rather, you're focused on it, you're paying attention, and you're concentrating to do what you can and what you are doing with intent of the heart. That's the most important thing. It's not necessarily how much tehillim, how much prayer you're saying. It's, are you saying the littlest prayer possible with intent? What you say should be intent as opposed to a lot without intent. And specifically before the Master of the heavens and the earth, the Creator of all, should be super careful before God, not to be the type of person that things are always going to be coming out of you all the time, and you don't have to be like the guy who doesn't have intent what's coming out of your mouth. Don't be that guy or girl. And with every word and every letter that comes out of your mouth, you have to have intent to understand, what does this word mean? What am I saying? V'lidboik la'amin be'emunah shleima, and to attach yourself and to believe with full emunah, full faith. Umuchletes b'chol ma shemoitzi b'fiv. You should be attached and have faith with faith to understand that there's an effect with whatever comes out of your mouth. It could bring you some salvation. It could do something. Rather, it's one little piece of Tehillim, one little psalm. O pasuk boided, or one verse from the Torah, like a verse, just one verse. O afilu tevach, or even one word, shalom, shalom to you. What do I mean when I say shalom? What's the implications? What's happening here? Yamin shedavar ze levado yacholios lo lisoelis. You have to believe that within this thing that you're saying, only from that thing can come some type of a benefit for you. And to bring you great salvation from God, you have to believe that these words coming out of your mouth have the power of salvation. That's kavanah, that's intent. Let's all have intent. Let's give each other blessings. Let's pray with intent. Let's unite God and bring them together. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day.